Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 2020 La Chablisienne Petit Chablis. It's from the Petit Chablis Appellation in France. It is 12% alcohol by volume. And if you're not familiar with Petit Chablis, it doesn't mean that it's like little Chablis or little Chardonnay, because that's what's grown in this area. What it means is think of it like the way Beaujolais has different crus, and they have like Beaujolais Village. This is like Chablis Village. That's what it is. It's not Chablis, and it's not one of the cru regions. It's basically the Chardonnay that's grown in those areas that's not at that level, and so it has less complexity. It's a little strange, but look it up. It's a good read if you're interested in learning more about it. That doesn't mean that the wine is of lesser quality. It's just different. It tends to be a little bit more lighter, less complex than what you would find with Chablis or any of the crus. So let's take a look at the color of this wine. From a color standpoint, I'm gonna give you a pale lemon, no artifacts, no cloudiness. On the nose, okay, I'm getting pear, I'm getting a little bit of lime, I'm getting green apple. The other thing I'm getting with this wine is I'm getting a bit of like a wet stone minerality note, but I'm also getting a touch of chamomile. Anyway, how does it taste? Wow, that has a lot of really nice minerality. Slightly salty, medium plus acid, medium body. That really feels like you have a wet river rock in your mouth. All the primary elements in terms of the fruit are just very nice. They're juicy. There's no like sourness, there's no weird candy effect. It's just very clean fruit. The finish is the saddest part about this wine because it's medium minus finish. I wish it could go on longer, but it doesn't. However, like I said, you do get that minerality. That really is, the way that this minerality plays with everything is a really fun wine to drink. As a matter of fact, if I was a geologist, I would say that this wine rocks. Please don't leave. Yeah, so anyone who says they hate Chardonnay because they think it's over oaked, they think it's over buttered, they need to try a wine like this. It is a crisp, clean, very nice representation of the grape. This is a gateway wine. I'm telling you now, this is a gateway wine. For someone who doesn't think that they like wine, this would be a wine that you could give to these people, and it gives them the essence of wine. It gives them some introduction into complexity. It gives them the nice acid, but it's not gonna beat you over the head with the complexity of a Chablis or a Cru Chablis or any of those crazy Chardonnays that are not to be mentioned, that are just overly done. But even though I mentioned that, I haven't done the Blick yet, so let's do that. From a balance standpoint, full point. Length, medium minus finish, 0.25. Intensity, medium on the nose, medium plus on the palate, but still have to give you half a point. And in terms of complexity, I knew that this was not going to be as complex as Chablis. I am pleasantly surprised with what I'm getting out of here. When it comes to secondary, I don't really expect that in Chablis. It's not very often that they use any sort of oak in their process, whether it's in fermentation or aging. So this really is a straight representation of Chardonnay. So with what I'm getting in this bottle, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a full point for complexity. So once you add everything up, you're really close to being very good. And I think that's where I'm gonna put this wine. As I mentioned, that minerality is really nice. All of this wine does is just scream, this is what Chardonnay is, but not to the complexity of Chablis, which I wasn't expecting. Like I said, Chablis in the crus, I would have a different expectation for. This, for what I'm getting from a Petit Chablis, it's really solid. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's review, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2020 La Chablisienne Petit Chablis? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another review from Wine on the Dime. I am totally crushing this bottle, and I will do it responsibly over the course of 2 days, but this thing is going in the belly.